Here is a canard that has come up frequently with regards to Christians to show a kind of a contradiction in their revelation. And the question is, why is the God of the Old Testament so different than the God of the New Testament? And what mystifies me here is that this question comes from Christians who strike me as ought to know better. Because the answer comes in the reading of the text itself. So my question is, Columbo style, what exactly is that difference? Oh, well, the God of the Old Testament is so mean and nasty and harsh and judgmental. The God of the New Testament is loving. Really? Well, what gives you that impression about the God of the Old Testament? Well, he's destroying things. He seems mad a lot. Where Jesus is so kind and loving. Well, yes, we do see manifestations of the anger of God in the Old Testament. There's a reason for that. It's to show that God gets mad at certain things. And he got mad at humankind and killed them with the flood. And, when Jesus returns, there's going to be a lot of bloodshed too. That's the book of Revelation. So you got a mad God showing up in the New Testament as well. In fact, Jesus himself in John 3, that chapter has that wonderful verse about whosoever believes will not perish but have everlasting life. You know, God so loved the world. Just keep reading down. Whoever believes has life. He who does not believe, the wrath of God abides on him. Wow, who said that? Jesus. That's right there in John 3. Woe to you, woe to you, woe to you, woe to you. Matthew 23, Jesus delivers these woes to all these people. Jesus had a lot to say about the judgment of God. He talked about hell. He talked about wailing and gnashing of teeth, the torment of the one in Hades. He talked about utter darkness and the punishment that will always continue. Jesus talked about the separation of the sheep and the goats. Depart from me, you who work iniquity, I never knew you. And they're cast into the lake of fire that was prepared for the devil. And wow, that's pretty harsh. Yeah. Harsh God in the Old Testament, harsh God in the New Testament, same God, no different. Why is he so harsh? Because he's expressing his anger towards sin. No, there's another note too that's played, and that is God's mercy, his chesed, his covenant faithfulness in the Old Testament. And the loving kindness of the Lord endures forever. How many times in the Old Testament do you see a phrase like that? The Psalms and other places. Yes, there is God's love. What is it? The sacrificial system, what was that all about? All that shedding of that blood, that was so mercy could be shown to those who express their faith in God through that sacrificial system. Did God show mercy? Yeah, Lot argued with, not Lot, but Abraham argued with God with regards to Sodom and Gomorrah. If there are 10 righteous in that city, will you spare the whole city for the 10 righteous? Yes, God said. So there are many, many cases in the scriptures where, in the Old Testament, where God, the love of God is manifest. And the same in the New Testament. So you don't have a different God. He only appears different for people who are reading in a shallow fashion. They're looking at Jesus, who they think is just peace and love and lightness and truth and let's all get along together, when in fact that wasn't the substance of his message. And they look at the Old Testament and they see the flood and the killing of animals and Sodom and Gomorrah and what a nasty God there. So they assume there's this difference. You read the account in the context of the cultures in which these were written, and you find something entirely different. The same God in the Old and New Testament, an angry God at sin, a loving God with mercy shown explicitly now through the cross in Jesus Christ. In the New Testament, yes, that detail is revealed there. But the mercy looking forward to the cross is evident in the Old Testament as well. Same God. Without any shifting of shadow, it says in James. He's the same God throughout. There's no variation.